she cut my hair so short. She kept making mistakes and it kept going up and up and up like this. And by the time I was done, I had a white wall on one side. And she's like, well, it's bad, but we got to even this out. Hi, I'm Michael Joy. Welcome to Absolute Joy. This is another long, short story about surviving art school. Yeah, the dog groomer used to cut my hair. I had hair. Let's celebrate that. I guess it was dog-like. I don't know. Anyways, here's how it unfolded. It was a little bit of a dare. So in art school, I spent a lot of time in the ceramics department. And the ceramics department of any school is different than other art departments. People in ceramics departments are very earthy, connected, I would say very kind-hearted. There's not a lot of potters with an agenda. There's a lot of painters with an agenda, or the fashionistas. Oh my gosh. So it was pretty low key, and I would say we were mostly muddy all of the time. So it's not like there was a lot of super fancy people in ceramics department, because on the throwing wheel, you didn't typically see the fashion girls come down there because they're like, damn it, my boots. I used to be able to grow some really nice hair in the art school days. I was new to the city and I didn't really know about, where to go with this idea of paying that much money to cut my hair. And I didn't think anybody really cared anyways. And there was a lot of hairstyles at school that were pretty far off of being styles. I thought, well, I can do this. So I used to cut my own hair for a long time. And one time my ceramics teacher came into my studio and we had CD-ROMs at those times, the disc. And I'm holding a CD-ROM here, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm cutting my hair with like craft scissors. She's like, what's going on here? I'm like, well, getting a little shaggy. She's like, well, I could probably help you. So I said, you know how to cut hair? She's like, no, I'm a dog breeder. She's like, I cut my dog's hair all the time. And we were laughing, and her name was Kitty, ironically, Kitty, the dog trainer. So I had the department chair cutting my hair, and she did a great job. When Ingrid tried to do it the first time, Ingrid was this very talented graduate student, and every day I used to call her a different name. It was Ingy Baby Grub Trainer, whatever. She just, she's like, oh, what's the name today? And it was my obligation to give her a different name every day. She told me, hey man, I can cut your hair, no problem. And this was before Kitty cut my hair, because I was a little, like gun shy. What Ingrid did is she cut my hair so short, she kept making mistakes and it kept going up and up and up like this. And by the time I was done, I had a white wall on one side, and she's like, well, it's bad, but we got to even this out. And then she evened it out over here uneven. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, how can you be such a talented artist and your hands are so unsteady? She's like, well, sculpting is additive. This is subtractive. Apparently it's not the same. And I'm like, oh, Ingrid. I'm like, you're going to have to buy me a hat. This is not good. So when Kitty said she could do my hair, I thought, well, at least I've gone from grad student to department chair. This is pretty good. And Kitty did a nice job. I actually went to Kitty's wedding later. She was a very kind woman. I was the only student that she invited, and she used to give me nice responsibilities because, I was spending more time in the department than she was at that point, right? There was a mold making workshop in Arizona, and she's like, I can't attend this, but how about if I pay for you to go to it, and you just bring me back the information and the formulas, the recipes, and debrief me. And since my family was in Arizona, yeah, because that's where I almost exploded. Yeah, that was dangerous. I almost set a dumpster on fire and I almost blew my hand off. I don't think my teacher meant for that to happen, but I would have done it with a really nice haircut. Kitty, where are you now? I have hair glue now. I have people helping me with my hair, even as it becomes less and less and less. Pretty soon it's gonna be like AstroTurf, and I'm not gonna need any landscaper's help whatsoever. This is Michael Joy, Absolute Joy, a long short story. Short. Yeah, hair cutting, it's worth the money. Get someone who's really good at it to do that. Guys, even though a guy's haircut, it can go wonky fast. So